So if we look at our home page, this is what it's looking like now. We've got our testimonials down here. Now at the moment everything is using, all these sections here are using the default white color. So this section here outlined in blue, if I want I can go and format the background, so instead of being just white it's something else. So let's click here, let's go on background, click on background, and you've got these 4 tabs. So you've got a single color here, a gradient color here, a picture, or a video. So let's try the single color first. So we'll make sure this one is clicked, we'll click here, and we'll try something like this green color. Not so good. Yellow, not so good. So it takes a bit of messing about, so let's try that one for the time being and apply that. And as you can see, that is purely applied to this particular section. Obviously we can do the same for the other sections. So that's kind of okay, but it could be better. So we go up here and let's go and change this. Let's go to the section settings, background, and instead of a solid color, let's click on this thing here, which is a gradient color. And what this does, it allows you to have a gradient between 2 different colors. So let's select one color here. We'll go for maybe that color. And the second color, let's go for, I don't know, let's try that. Ooh, that's horrible. Let's try that one. Not so good. Maybe that one. And of course we can always adjust the colors, so you know, you can make it more subtle like that. So as you can see here, you've got this gradient background between 2 colors applying to this section here. If we scroll down a bit, there's gradient types. So if I click here, you can have radial, in which case it looked like that. I think the linear generally looks nicer. What you can do is change the gradient direction. So if I just move that to one side for a moment so we can see better what's going on. At the moment it's 180 degrees. If I was to drag it like so, you can see what's happening. I'll just move it along. You see the gradient direction changes. So that's 0 degrees or 1 degree there. And as we slowly move along, the gradient changes. If we put it more or less back where it was, you can change the start and end position of the gradient. So you can sort of, you know, move it along or up and down depending on the gradient direction. So you can change the start and end position of the gradient. So you could have something like that, which looks horrible, or you could sort of fade it in more like so. So it's still not looking that great, but as I say, this is just illustrating the principle. So that's a gradient. If we want, we can say, well, no, let's actually go for a picture. So if I click here, I can get rid of that. And remember, you've got these 4 tabs. So that's a solid color, that's a gradient. This one is a picture, and this one's a video. So let's click on picture here. Click here, it says add background image. And what we can do is we can try inserting one of these images as a background. So let's try that one. Now, as you can see, in this case, it's a little bit hard to read the text here. So we might have to go and modify the text on these other ones that we use that. So what you can do is experiment with different pictures. Let's see if we can find something that's maybe a bit easier to see. Let's try that one. That's a bit better. Again, not ideal. If I just save my changes, you can see that that's what it's going to look like. So it's certainly nice and visual. You know, that's the top there, then it comes down to this beautiful picture of a beach and the sea and everything. But really we'd need to make some changes to these items here really. In the next section what we'll do is we'll see how to make changes to one of these and then copy the formatting to these other sections, or these other elements rather.